Men's health. It's a subject close to all our hearts. And not only our hearts. Other bits as well. But I'll be coming to those later. But not much later, so don't doze off. People say to me, not enough people on TV are talking about testicles. And I say bollocks. And they say not enough people on TV are talking about bollocks. And I say testicles. I often ask people, have you examined your testicles recently? And half of them say no. And I say, why not? And they say, because I'm a woman. And I say, sorry madam. And I walk slowly away. Towards Specsavers. Have you seen the price of new glasses recently? You have? Then you obviously don't need them. Where were we? Oh yes. Men's health. When it comes to keeping healthy, some men find heart rates interesting, some are fascinated by blood pressure, others are obsessed with their cholesterol, but not everybody is grabbed by their testicles. They should count themselves lucky. It's happened to me, and it's not much fun, I can tell you. But what can we do to keep healthy in the dangly department? The answer is self-examination. Now, when I say self-examination, I don't mean you sit at a desk and write down answers to questions that you yourself have devised and printed out beforehand. That would be silly. What I mean is keeping a lookout for lumps. Every so often, give your private parts a quick feel and be alert for any unusual swellings. Notice my use of the word unusual. If you find a swelling while watching girls allowed cavorting around a stage with their wobbly bits hanging out of skimpy costumes, that's nothing to worry about. Mind you, if the swelling's still there when you concentrate on the ginger one, you're in dead trouble, mate. See your GP as soon as possible. But what about women, I hear you ask? Yes. Women's health is important too. That's why we have women doctors, cause many women prefer to be examined by another woman. And I'm not just talking about lesers. Lots of normal women prefer to see a woman doctor, especially when something goes wrong with anything men don't have. You know, the gynecological stuff. My great-great-great-grandfather was a gynecologist way back in Victorian times. He wrote a book about his years of work in those old dark gloomy hospital wards, and many years later they turned it into a film. You may have heard of it. Fanny by Gaslight. And today, in the family tradition, I'm writing my own book about gynecology. I bet you can't get what it's called. I'll give you a clue. The title is the name of a character in a James Bond film. Another clue? This character appears in the film, where they try to steal all the gold from Fort Knox. Yes, you've got it. Odd Job. It's a good title, isn't it? Because gynecology is a very odd job. This little talk was scripted by Ming the Mirthless, but many people call him Minge. It's a great name for anyone interested in gynecology. Or indeed for anyone who's a bit of a... Goodbye.